MBBS Guide. Please like and subscribe our channel. Today we learn about uterus. Uterus. The uterus is a hollow pear-shaped muscular organ, which lies in the pelvis, butene, urinary bladder and rectum. The parts of uterus: body, isthmus, cervix. Uterus. The maximum external dimension are approximately 7.5 centimeters long, 5 centimeters wide, 3 centimeters thick. In adult its weight is about 70 gm. It consists of 3 layers. Outer serous layer parametrium, middle muscular layer myometrium, inner mucous layer, endometrium. Parts of the uterus: fundus, body, cervix. Endometrium, inner layer. It is mucous membrane lining, which forms inner layer of uterus. Thickness of endometrium is variable. During premenopausal phase it is thick and measure 5 to 7 millimeters. During postmenopausal it is thin and measures 1 to 3 millimeters. 3 layers of endometrium: compact layer, spongy layer, basal layer, compact layer. This layer is more prominent during premenopausal period. This is most superficial layer of endometrium. It is lined by ciliated columnar epithelium and consists of thickly packed stromal cells and ducts of the glands, which opens the ducts of epithelium. Sometimes metaplasia of epithelium occur due to prolonged use of IUCD, irradiation, vitamin A deficiency. Spongy layer. This is middle layer of endometrium. It consists of glands of endometrium and loosely packed stromal cells. Due to loose pack these elements it is called spongy layer. The compact and spongy layers are shed of during menstruation. Basal layer. This is deepest layer and it is not shed oof during menstruation. It provides regenerative endometrium after menstrual loss of the functional layer. Myometrium, middle layer. Myometrium is responsible for thickness of the uterine wall. It consists mostly of involuntary muscle fibers with only small amount of fibrous and elastic tissue. Outer layer parametrium. Peritoneal covering forms this layer. The body of uterus is completely covered with peritoneum except slit-like area laterally where 2 broad ligaments are attached. The area where peritoneal attachment is loose is known as isthmus. Position of uterus. Uterus is located in between bladder and rectum. Position of uterus. In diagram there is anteverted uterus, retroverted uterus, misposition uterus. What is anteversion? Anteversion is the forward bending of the uterus on the long axis of vagina. What is anteflexion? Anteflexion is the forward bending of the body of uterus on the cervix. Normal anteverted anteflexed uterus, retroflexed uterus, retroverted uterus, retroverted and retroflexed uterus. Supports of uterus: pelvic diaphragm, levator ani and coccygeus muscle and their fossa. Perineal body: transverse cervical ligaments. Pubocervical ligaments attach the cervix to the pubic bones. Sacrocervical ligament attach the cervix and upper vagina to sacrum. Supports of uterus: upper, round ligament, broad ligament, middle, transverse ligament, uterosacral ligament, lower urogenital diaphragm, levator ani. Perineal body. Blood supply to uterus: arteries, uterine artery from the internal iliac artery and ovarian artery. Veins, uterine veins and ovarian venois plexus. Lymphatics, para-aortic and superficial inguinal lymph nodes. Nerve supply: sympathetic and parasympathetic nerves from the inferior gypagastric. Diagram shows uterine and ovarian artery. Red colored. Broad ligament of the uterus. The broad ligaments are 2 layered folds of peritoneum that extend across the pelvis cavity from the lateral margin of the uterus to the lateral pelvic wall. Contains the uterine tube in the upper free border. Round ligament of the uterus and ovaries. Uterine and ovaries blood vessels. Lymph vessels and nerves. Diagram shows broad ligament. Round ligament of uterus. The round ligament extend from the superolateral angle of the uterus through the inguinal canal to the subcutaneous tissue of the labium majus. It assists in keeping the uterus anteverted and anteflexed. Round ligament shown in diagram. Did you know the avocado is shaped like a pregnant uterus and has a big swollen seed inside? Did you con the avocado can reduce the risk of cervical cancer and also aids in health of the womb and development of the baby? They also take 9 months to ripen. Thanks for watching. Must like and subscribe our channel for upcoming topic.